All right.
It's Monday.
It's Monday, but it is a gorgeous Monday.
Absolutely.
It is. So
And
I will
it's going to
take
be a
it.
gorgeous week, too. So,
Even better. I'll take it. I did put my plants outside this weekend, so
okay.
I
It's
hope
a
they're
little
good.
chilly out there, though. I
I
mean,
think they're tough.
okay, as long as they're tough.
I think they're tough. I mean, they've stayed alive with me, so they must be
So,
somewhat
so you
tough.
may want to, though. I mean, you can have them out there right now. You may want to
Mm-hmm.
bring them back indoors this weekend.
This
because,
weekend?
yeah, things are going to be kind of cooling down at that point. Nice looking
So,
morning,
ways
though.
away still.
That's right. A lot can happen before then. Let's take a look out there right now. We do have some high clouds in the area. They are not blocking the sun out all that much. And these high clouds are going to be around for the next couple of days. So it's not like
Okay.
a brilliant blue sky, but still it's bright and it's going to be warm. We are at 46 degrees right now in Lansing. Here is a look at downtown Jackson this morning where, again, we have just some very thin clouds that are out there. Current temperature in Jackson is 37 degrees, so a little bit cooler than the
Little bit.
Lansing area. Here is a look at our satellite picture, and you can see some of this cloud cover passing through. Just some very thin, high clouds. Again, not blocking the sun out all that much. And you look to our north and west, there are more in the way of clouds, but they are hitting up against some dry air that we have over our area. So, a lot of these clouds will just continue to thin out. So,
Okay.
overall, we're partly to mostly sunny the next several days. Notice some rain up north and back to the west. I think that fizzles out long before it makes it here.
We
So-
still need to be dried out a little bit, right?
Well, we do. We are pretty much, our rivers in the Lansing area are now back within their banks. But
Okay.
you get into northern portions of Clinton County, parts of Ionia County, still river flood warnings in effect. And conditions have kind of moved downstream into the Grand Rapids area. But it's,
Okay.
conditions are improving. And this dry weather over a little stretch of time is actually welcome news for us.
All right.
53 at 10 a.m., around 60 at noon, mid-60s at 4, and we should be in the low 60s at 8 o'clock this evening. Here is a look at the next 7 days. You going to the Lognets game tomorrow?
I am not sure.
You are not sure.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, that's
want
that-
to.
that's pretty committal there, isn't
I know,
it?
right?
Should be great weather. I mean, we're going to top out in the low 70s tomorrow. I think at game time, mid 60s. Might be a little bit breezy, but still, that is not too bad for us. Temperatures upper 70s on Wednesday. We are breezy on Wednesday, near 80 on Thursday, upper 70s on Friday, and our next chance of rain holds off until Saturday, going into Saturday night. So notice a big drop off in the temperatures on Sunday. Back in the upper 50s, so it's almost a week away, a little
It's-
less than a week.
But it's 59, which is, it's almost 60.
Let's remember our high temperature should be around 55 degrees.
So
At
we're
least
still
that's
good.
the case today. So, we're going to get back to normal next week. Enjoy the warmth while it's here. Remember, you can always check out our latest forecast on the News 10 First Alert Weather app. Search
Very
for
easy.
WILX Weather in Google Play or the Apple App Store. It's free. Our latest 10-day forecast is always there. You can follow along as far as radar is concerned when we do have rain in the area, although
there it is.
rain not a concern for us this week.
Did I play the winter one? I think I did.
Well, that's okay.
I
Yeah,
did.
it's April. It could be winter, it could be spring, summer, fall.
It could be. But
All of it.
here's the one you really want to get. It's the thunderstorms because hopefully we don't have any
But you
snow.
know what? You download one, it'll work in both
It
seasons.
will.
All
All
seasons.
seasons.
All seasons.
All of
The
them.
all-season weather app.
Right.
That's what we need.
That'd be great. I'm surprised Maureen came over here, though, after I accidentally said something about snow. I thought she'd be like, I'm done.
Well, she did,
I'm
she did
out.
Grimace when
She's like, yeah, what's Crystal doing? All right, well, I am now joined by Maureen Holiday from News 10 today, and quite a morning.
It's been very busy.
A scary scene, actually, this morning, but now Sparrow Hospital is out of lockdown.
Yes. So around 3:30 this morning, Sparrow in Lansing on Michigan Avenue went into lockdown, and that was due to a bomb threat. They were in lockdown for about 3 hours. Lansing police say that they were dispatched to Sparrow for reports of a person with an AR-15. Now, when officers responded, they were receiving more calls from the same person threatening to bomb the building. Rooms were searched one by one, and it was determined that the threats were not credible. The building was cleared around 6:30 this morning, and it's believed to have been a swatting call. Right now, there's no suspect being identified, but police say there is no credible threat to the public. And during that time, I reached out to a nurse. She had retweeted one of my tweets, and so I messaged her, and she was like, it was just a really scary scene. All they knew was that there was a bomb threat. I believe it's a code yellow in the hospital, and so nobody else really knew what was going on and what prompted that bomb threat. So it's great that Lansing Police put out this information. That way we can kind of clarify and clear up some things, because it was definitely kind of a confusing 3 hours for everybody.
And at the time, all emergencies were being directed to McLaren. So they had to be put on alert too.
Yeah,
so
and anybody who was coming in for surgery or any kind of appointments at the hospital, Maya Kuznicki, our reporter, was out live in the scene, and she spoke to somebody who was coming in for an MRI, and he got turned away at the door because they were in lockdown. So again, now it's business as usual at the hospital, but early this morning it was not that.
Not that. We have updates on that on our website, WILX.com. And today, actually, it's been just over a year, I believe, since the death of Patrick Lyoya in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, so the lawyers for Patrick Lyoya are going to be unveiling what they say is new evidence against the officer, Christopher Schur, involved today. They say that they will provide... they will prove that former Grand Rapids police officer Schur did not follow specific policies and procedures when he shot Lyoya just over a year ago. Now, at this time, Schur is waiting to go to trial and is being charged with murder. Schur shot Lyoya in the back of the head last April following an altercation during a traffic stop. Today's press conference is expected to begin at 1 o'clock at the Westin Southfield Detroit Hotel. So, of course, we are going to be keeping you posted on that press conference.
Yep, and we'll have it streamed on WILX.com as well. And like Darrin and I were talking about, this beautiful weather. It's perfect weather for baseball fans. And around here, those fans are ready to go nuts.
Absolutely.
Literally.
We were, for the Tigers opening day, we were talking about how gorgeous it was. It was in the 50s. Well, the Lugnuts home opener is getting even better weather, if you can believe it.
Great.
The home opener is going to be tomorrow night against the West Michigan Whitecaps. I almost said Nightcaps.
That's our new team.
Yeah. Both teams swept their respective season opening 3-game series, so they are each undefeated in the early part of the season. That will change tomorrow. The game is at 6:05. We'll, of course, be there live during the game, or I guess not live, but we will have our sports team there. And then during the morning show tomorrow, we will be live. I know Seth Wells is busy setting up interviews with a lot of people with the Lugnuts. Lugnuts changed its ownership maybe a month or two ago. But yeah, so a lot of great things coming out of the Lugnuts. And so excited baseball is back.
Good season. It's the best. What a matchup, too. Both undefeated. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Especially since we had our hearts broken over hockey over the weekend. So we're not going to talk about it. But what is coming up on News 10 today at 11?
So we are trying to get more information from Sparrow Hospital, of course. We are going to be tracking that story for you all day today. We also have some road closures in Eaton, Rapids, and East Lansing that is going to affect your commute. And speaking of East Lansing, we are going to have what East Lansing Mayor Ron Bacon is inviting local teens to be a part of. It's a pretty cool program.
It is.
To get some teens involved.
And then I will be back here at 1:30 with another look at your weather, which, let's be honest, is going to be pretty great. And what Studio 10 is working on, they air at 3 o'clock, so we'll have a little sneak peek of that. And then I'll be back again at 3:30 with Tim Stout for his take on the Masters tournament. We have NCAA Hockey Championship crowned a new champion for the first time. This school won. And also Pistons coach stepping down.
Yes.
So a lot of things to talk to with Tim and get his take. We want to hear yours too, so make sure you send in any questions. Other than that, Maureen, we'll see you at 11.
Yes, you will. Have a great Monday.